On this channel, I've talked a few times about the benefits of skating to my strengths, skating within my abilities, and trying to balance out pushing myself to get better, but also being satisfied with how far I've come, or even taking just a little bit of time to enjoy skating within my current skill set. But those are nuanced opinions that are filled with exceptions and conditions. They are very much an if-then statement, and not so much an X is Y statement. I realized that quite quickly when I got unexpected responses to those videos, like, how dare you promote not progressing, or what's the point of skating if you're not pushing yourself in every session? And I am happy to clarify at any time that I don't believe in one kind of skate method or mentality. I myself am always changing and evolving in both respects as I skate, and I strongly think that context matters. And while I do see benefits personally from skating and focusing within my current skill level, I do like venturing outside of my own box to explore and discover more, which is what I wanted to briefly chat about today, because I had so much fun in this session skating outside of my comfort zone. Now, I have skated quite a bit of park, but I would still say that obstacle skating is outside of my wheelhouse, because my comfort zone is definitely flat ground. It is freestyle, it is me and the board, it is not skating and obstacle. But I admit that I have made some big strides for me recently. Even in this one session, I got a handful of brand new lands. But overall, most obstacles still crush my confidence. There are a lot of tricks in this video that I would have gotten first or second try in flat ground, but take me forever to do on a bank. Just adding the bank into that equation, I immediately lose my feel for tricks that I'm quite good at now, like shove-its, and I continually screw up speed and timing. I also admit that when I venture outside of my comfort zone, I tend to do so on the conservative side. I might try something that I have questionable foundations for, or no idea how to do, but I do tend to stick to stuff that I think I can try at least safely. You know, I'm not running to a six stair or a half pipe to push myself. I do probably push myself rather conservatively most of the time, and then once in a while I have these like go-to moments where I just want to try something really tough and I feel very brave. Of course, on the other side of that, there is a little bit of frustration that on one hand I can become very frustrated with simple things. So, for example, a bank is just technically tilted flat ground, but it will be surprising how frustrating it is to get something like a shove-it that I can get first or second try in flat ground. But then on the other hand, I was able to get a front side axle stall to fakie like very quickly, just way faster than I probably should have been able to. And then sometimes I'm still trying the same exact trick 3 years later, like a slappy nose slide. Which I am happy to say, I think something clicked at the very end of this session, and I do know what I'm going to try next time, so let's hope that works. Let's hope it helps. But anyways, for me right now, skating obstacles has been a lot of fun, and I want to keep pushing myself further out of my comfort zone. I might change my mind next month, but right now I'm just juiced on this new horizon, and I think that that is the benefit of skating a new niche or outside of your comfort zone. Sometimes you get pleasantly surprised with a new trick, a new interest, maybe even a new perspective or a new friend. Sometimes you get to hone in on new skills or a new level of board control. And sometimes you are wildly frustrated by something that you think you should be able to do but can't. But the thing is, unless you actually step out of your wheelhouse and test the waters, you'll never know.